Hiya guys, it's Lauren here from Lola's Cupcakes, and today we are going to be making this lovely rainbow tray cake just for you. So let's get baking. First off, what we're going to do is we're going to preheat our oven to 180 degrees Celsius, and whilst that's preheating, we're going to make our cake batter. So I have here 225 grams of unsalted softened butter, and I also have 250 grams of caster sugar that I'm going to pop into a bowl and then beat up until nice and light and fluffy. Now that my butter and sugar has creamed together nicely, we're going to add in 4 eggs, but one at a time. So we'll add in our first one and beat that up until that is all nicely incorporated. And now that that is all nicely incorporated, we're just going to scrape down the sides of the bowl. And then we're going to add in 3 teaspoons of vanilla extract, along with 225 grams of plain flour that I'm going to sift in as well. Cool, and then 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And then we also have 60 mils of milk that we're just going to add in and give that all one final mix up until that is all lovely and incorporated. Cool beans. So we'll just give that a good old scrape down, just so that all of that batter is lovely and mixed up perfectly before we pop it into our cake pan. And just before we pop our cake batter into our cake tray, we've got 25 grams of lovely brightly colored sprinkles that we're going to sprinkle in to our cake batter. Just give that a slight mix up, just so it's fully incorporated. Okay, so then we've got our 9 by 13 cake pan, and we're going to pour all of our lovely vanilla cake batter into this pan. Get all of that goodness from the bottom. And then I've just got a lovely palette knife here that I'm just going to spread all of the cake batter evenly across the pan. You don't have to be too finicky with this, because obviously it will level out a little bit, but you do just want to make sure that it's all nicely tucked into the corners. And then we're going to pop that into the oven for 20 to 23 minutes until a skewer comes out nice and clean. Alrighty guys, so I have tripled my buttercream recipe into our 6 bowls, and we're going to individually colour each one so that they're lovely and bright and colourful for our icing for our cake. Okay, so now that all of my buttercream is lovely coloured, we are going to pop each colour into a piping bag, and I'm just going to get piping away. You guys can do whatever you like and make your decoration as fun as you like, but I will show you what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to snip the end of my piping bag, pop it into another piping bag with a piping nozzle. This is just going to save on cleanup when it comes to doing all of the colours, and get piping. There we go. There we have it guys, we have a lovely rainbow tray cake, perfect for pride and any other sharing moment that you can have in spring or summer. So let's cut into this and see what's inside. Ta-da! Look at those sprinkles. They're so bright and colourful. Really nice, light and fluffy vanilla sponge with a good heavy amount of buttercream on top. So a really good one if you love buttercream. I hope you enjoyed today's recipe guys, and have a lovely rest of your day. Bye!
Celebrate with Lola's.